All right, now we are going to draw over here on this left-hand wall where there is a pass-through leading into the kitchen. So I've already measured, this is 5 feet here, and then the pass-through itself is 7 feet long. So I'm going to count from this corner, not from the corner that's on here on the grid, but the corner that I have established, okay? And we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is where the pass-through begins. Now I'm going to put this pass-through at 3 feet above the floor because I know that is a standard counter height. And I think I want this to go all the way to ceiling. Yeah, let's make it all the way to ceiling. That's kind of nice. All right, now I'm going to go from the vanishing point outwards to find the bottom opening of it. So the next thing I want to do is I want to get a little bit of thickness to my wall here and here. And for the sake of sketching, I'm just going to say it's about that big. It's about that deep. So I'm estimating the thickness of the wall right there. And then I'm going to go again from the vanishing point through that little corner right there so that we can see that there's a top of the wall and there is a bottom. Now you know what, let me not do that because that's probably going to be the countertop surface. So let's not do that. But I know it's going to be kind of hard to see, so I'm going to lift this up so you can see what I'm doing. So there, now you can see that it's looking like there's a hole, okay, and then you look through into the kitchen. The next thing we're going to do is put some windows in here, and that'll be this segment of the video. So we don't really have any information about how high these windows are. Now, the only difference is this, so cut plane for a plan view is usually about 4 foot AFF, which means that these windows are actually fairly high because they're showing you wall. I'm going to change that. I want them a little bit lower because I'm hoping that these people have a nice yard out there and something pretty to look at. So, let's have our sill height be like 2 feet above the floor. And we're going to center, let's make this a nice big wide window. So let's have this be 6 inches in on either side, and we'll come up to 1 foot below the ceiling height, so 1 grid block. All right, that's going to be the bottom part of our window. Okay, there's the top of our window. Now we can do, if we like, shoot, I don't have my 45-degree triangle, so we're just going to freehand that. Now, I need to put windows on this sides, on the sides. So we're going to do this a little differently. So this is going to be my 2 foot above finished floor. Now, because these are on an angle, they're going to have a different vanishing point than the rest of the room. So I'm going to estimate, sort of, because we're sketching, so we're sketching. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to kind of eyeball this so that it is parallel to the top, and we can do this, parallel to the bottom down here. Just kind of eyeball it. And then we're going to connect them, and I will do the exact same thing on the opposite side for this for the left wall. And let me show you what it looks like without the grid. So you can see we're starting to get windows. Now, eventually I'm going to go through here and turn these into double hung windows, and I'll show you eventually what that's going to look like. Then I'm going to come in and do something over here to the fireplace. So that's going to be our next segment is going to be the fireplace.